What is up, metahumans? On August 15th at 4 a.m. UTC, Once Human will be undergoing maintenance for approximately 5 hours for a huge update that is going to have wonderful implications for both the cozy PvE players and the hardcore PvP players. I'm extremely excited about this update, so let's get into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So the first new thing here is for the cozy PvE players. We have a new animal ranching feature. This feature is going to allow us to capture and raise all of the wild animals in order to keep them as pets, to collect skin and meat from them, or even to have some of the aggressive creatures help defend our territories against deviant invasions. This is a huge win. Another thing that you have to add to your base that is going to benefit trade in the game, because, you know, there's only so many things that you can build in your base, and so when they have lots of different stuff like this going on, they create a reliance system because you can't do everything. And so you need the other people in your server to be doing things different than you, so that you can get access to those things that you're not doing yourself. And also, ranching is just really, really fun. Who doesn't want to raise some cute little bunny rabbits, or some vicious wolves, or, you know, some goats, or boars, or whatever it is that you think is the most interesting creature in this game to raise for your purposes at home. So, super duper awesome. It also says here that an upcoming September update will even allow you to breed animals to obtain rare and unique critters. So, huge W on the PvE front there. Our next big change is going to also be a PvE change. They are revamping the fishing system. So, since launch, we've received a lot of valuable feedback concerning the fishing minigame. Players have reported being unable to catch fish or confusion regarding the fishing controls. This is absolutely true. We understand where you're coming from, so we revamped some aspects of the fishing system. The wait time has been reduced, and we've increased the number of fish each fish tank can hold. Now, this is huge for me. You all know that I'm running tournaments on my PvP Eternal Land Island, which is what you see me running around in the background right now. And the key aspect of those tournaments is that you'll be running around collecting fish out of fish tanks, and I was a little bit sad that you're only going to be able to put one fish in there. But as of the 17th, when my next tournament is, we're actually going to be able to have multiple fish, likely of multiple different kinds, in those fish tanks, so I'm really, really excited about that, so that we can just have generally better tournaments. Now let's look a little deeper into what we have going on with this fishing system and how it's changed. The new fishing minigame is a battle between your stamina and the fish's energy. The tension on the fishing line is displayed in the center of the screen, and you must reel in the fish as much as possible while keeping the fishing line from snapping. When the fish runs out of energy, you have successfully caught it. Some small fish can now be used as bait, and large and ferocious fish prefer small fish to common bait. They've optimized fishing types, reduced the waiting time required when fishing or reeling in fish. Now, optimized the fishing types, or the fish types, I don't know exactly what that means. I assume it means that we're not going to be stuck like we have been in the past with just thousands and thousands of fish that won't stack. You can look at my inventory right now, actually. Let's take a look. I've been fishing so that I can put fish in those tanks for the tournaments, and I've just been fishing and fishing and fishing and catching so many fish that it really is kind of messing up my inventory. So I hope that that's what they mean by optimize the fish types. They've also added new rare fish, like the northern pike blood jade, and a whole bunch of others that are listed in there. Go check that out on their website, or it's also posted on the Discord. But they've got some beautiful pictures in here of the new fish, and I really just cannot... it says each fish tank is going to be able to hold up to 8 fish here. I cannot express enough how excited I am about this update. Now, next is going to be a big update for the PvP players. We are getting a new wilderness game mode, the Sproutlet Conquest, which is exclusive to Evolution's Call, which is the PvP season. So Sproutlet Conquest is going to open at the same time every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. It's going to be at 4:20 p.m. server time, which I think is just hilarious. You know the devs are intentionally throwing that 4:20 in there. The location is going to be a random settlement in Chalk Peak, Lone Wolf Wastes, or Blackheart region. The rules: this game mode lasts for 20 minutes. Sproutletite will start spawning 5 minutes after the event starts and can be obtained through various mining methods. Metas in the event zone will be in a PvP teams. During the event, the more Sproutletite you carry, the more Sproutletite you will drop when defeated. Now metas can exchange Sproutletite for Sproutlets at a 1-to-1 conversion ratio at Nissa in the camp. So just another really great PvP mode there, giving you an objective other than just killing players. You've got to gather up that Sproutletite, you've got to protect your own Sproutletite. Just a really, really great little game mode that'll be fun a couple of times a week. The next big update is going to see us able to ride on the Ancient One. Now, I am wildly excited about this. I don't even really know what it's going to be about because they don't give a ton of detail here. But Ancient One's trial. People have reported seeing the Ancient One descend upon the highest mountain in Chalk Peak. The Ancient One's trial awaits any meta who can climb to the top of the tall mountain, board the Ancient One, and face a trial that will test your determination and courage. Metas who earn the Ancient One's recognition shall receive lots of rewards. Call upon your most trustworthy companions and attempt the Ancient One's trial together. Now, I don't know if any of you have been up to the top of the High Peak and Chalk Peak, but I have been there. It's a super interesting place to see if you can get a long glider distance. I did a little bit of a test run on it, and you actually regen stamina as you're falling out of the sky, and you gain so much height going to the top of the Chalk Peak that you can regain a full stamina bar twice as you glide down from the peak of Chalk Peak. So it's really high up there. It's really, really interesting, and I'm really, really excited to be able to get on the back of that giant space whale and just see what this Ancient One's trial is all about. I'm super glad they were super vague about the details here because I want to learn on my own. Now next is going to be a huge win for everybody. We have a mod conversion system coming to Once Human. Mod conversion is unlocked when you reach level 40 in the novice season or when you enter a non-novice season. The mod conversion function can be accessed from the upper right corner of the mod backpack. You can convert 6 unenhanced legendary mods into a legendary mod with a main attribute of their choice. I assume that means of your choice. Mods obtained via conversion may contain basic suffixes, none, violent, precision, or deviant energy. If 4 of the 6 mods used for the conversion contain the same suffix, the converted mod is guaranteed to have that suffix, assuming that the mod that you get is capable of having that suffix. For example, Lucky 7 cannot have the precision suffix. So this is really great. Hang on to your legendary mods. I'm sorry for anybody who's already been destroying a lot of them, but if you have extra legendary mods, you're going to now have to sort of balance destroying those to get mod upgrade materials, mod fragments, and keeping them so that you can get new mods and maybe get better stats. It says here the converted mods attribute levels will depend on the attribute levels of the 6 mods used for the conversion. So if you get some really high rolls but they don't have the mods or the attributes that you want, then this is going to be an opportunity to get those same high rolls on maybe some more valuable stuff. So very, very important. Now here's a huge one. I know a ton of people are looking for this one. It hasn't affected me in any way, but I know it's prevented a lot of people from being able to even play the game. Controller support is coming on August 15th to Once Human. The game will automatically detect your controller's button layout. Currently, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch Pro controller layouts are available. If your controller is not correctly recognized by the game, please report your controller's model and your preferred button layout to us. You may choose from any of the following preset control schemes. There's a default suitable for most Once Human players, left-handed, shooter, action. Those are the 4 different control schemes. You can choose which preset to use or customize your own control scheme at the settings screen. As controller support is a new feature, we are still optimizing some parts of the game for controllers. Controllers may not work with all features. We are working hard to make the necessary adjustments and improvements to give the best experience possible. Controller support is currently unavailable in the following features. Okay, so you cannot use your controller in camera mode, actions relating to weapon or vehicle stickers, and playing the piano and other features that may be hard to use with a controller. Okay, so they are still looking for ways to allow you to do some of the other activities in the game with the controller, but your base gameplay should be able to be done with your controller. If the game freezes or any other problems occur while playing with the controller, please report it to us via our feedback channels. Your opinion and suggestions are important to us, and this is something that Once Human has shown over and over again with the update to the fishing system, with putting out the controller support the way they did, with a lot of the changes that they make. They are very obviously looking to take advice, take suggestions into consideration, and when they get enough feedback about the same thing, they start implementing things. And I am super, super happy with the way Once Human has handled that feedback. They've done it extremely gracefully, without a ton of pushback. You know, they're not yelling at the community about, it's our game and we make it the way we want, and they're not, lashing out and fighting the community over issues and problems and fixes. They're working with the community to provide quality gameplay on a free-to-play game that has no pay-to-win mechanics. I cannot express to you enough how happy I am with the dev team of this game. They are a phenomenal group of developers who are putting out a wildly valuable product, and I can't see myself playing anything else just solely based on the dev team. Even if the game wasn't as good as it is, I would still play it exclusively because I want to support this dev team specifically. And then here we've got added support for controller vibration, added support for French and German keyboards, and optimized the display logic for the control settings screen. Great. They've already put out this update, but let's talk about it a little bit. Cross-character sharing for paid content is going to be coming on the 15th. So you're going to be able to share currencies such as your Christogen, and a lot of your cosmetics are going to cross-character share as well. Now, it does say that when you share across characters, they have to be in the same region. So if you have characters that are in, say, the Southeast Asia region, and you move to Europe, and then you go make a character on the European servers, you are not going to be able to share those things across those regions as of right now. Now we also have server invitations are coming to Once Human. Server invitation codes are now available. If a server is full, players already on the server can find their special invitation code on their player info screen, which can be accessed via the menu. They can then share this special invitation code with their friends. Friends who receive the special invitation code can use it to enter the server, even if it is already full. Now, there are some limits to this. There is an upward limit to how many people can join a server, even above and beyond this friend code limit. So if that limit is also reached, then it will once again lock that server down. So make sure you invite your friends quickly when these friend codes open. You're going to be limited to just 5 friends per person. So each player can invite up to 5 friends to the server. Now, I don't know if friends that were invited via the friend code will also get to add 5 friends, so you may be able to chain it. There's no specifics on that. But make sure when this update launches, if you're trying to get your friends into your server, then this needs to be sort of the first thing you do after the update launches. Seasons. We already got a huge update. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. We already got a huge update about seasons, and we already put out a video about that. I'll put it in the card. But I don't want to repeat all of that information, but they did drop a little bit of new information for us. Down here, we've got season optimization. In the upcoming season, we are releasing a new scenario with higher difficulty. We already knew that that was probably going to happen. The scenario will include 2 combat environments, with each environment containing different cradle override combinations. Now that's those mods that you see to like your silos and your boss fights on hard and pro modes, is those cradle override combinations. We also have super anomaly types and exclusive blueprints and calibration blueprints. There are also 2 combat difficulty levels for this scenario, normal and hard. On hard difficulty, deviations, dungeons, and other challenges will be tougher, but also yield more rewards. You may choose whichever combat difficulty level you prefer. So this isn't just going to be the combat difficulty level of the dungeons themselves, where we have normal, hard, and pro mode. They're talking about the entire season, the entire scenario is going to have 2 different difficulty levels that you're going to choose at the beginning when you join the server. So that is super huge. Again, a huge W for more casual players, or for less skilled players who maybe can't complete content on that really hard mode. I'm going to have a really difficult time playing on hard mode, because as you all have seen from watching my streams, I am a garbage can at this game. But I am going to play the hard mode anyway, just to see if I can make it through. Alright, just like last time, I am going to go over the new shop arrivals as well. I think that Once Human does a great job of having quality content at a great price of free, and so I believe that they should be supported through their shop, because it is entirely a cosmetic shop, and I'm very excited to just sort of tell everybody about their new cosmetics so that they can purchase those things if they choose. So number 1, we have the Afternoon Latte Fashion Set, which is a rare quality, will be available for purchase after the update. Return to school with this pretty and affordable set. New epic hairstyles and rare makeups will be available. You can view them in the cosmetics, hair, and makeup. And the Teddy Warrior fashion set, which is of epic quality, and Teddy Partner discounted theme pack will be available after the update. This versatile warrior fights, heals, and even carries a chilled backpack full of ice-cold drinks. So I'm really excited about these images. I'm going to post them up on the screen. Lots and lots of fun there. Next, we have the Lightforged loot crates are now available. Open the Lightforged loot crate to receive a guaranteed cosmetic, as well as a chance to obtain Lightforged collection cosmetics. You will not receive duplicate Lightforged collection cosmetics. A Lightforged collection cosmetic is guaranteed within 30 openings. Duplicate cosmetics obtained will be converted into tokens that can be used to redeem Lightforged loot crate rewards or Siderite, okay. And the Pyroglide vehicle cosmetic, which is a legendary quality cosmetic, psychedelic skull fashion set, legendary quality, and primordial flame weapon cosmetic, epic quality, will be available on August 16th. Open the Lightforged loot crate for a chance to get these limited edition collectibles. Embrace the eternal flames and soar to your freedom. This looks super clean. I really might have to look into getting this motorcycle skin. I really, really like the motorcycle. We might be looking into that. Now there are also some event updates and gameplay optimizations regarding Prime Wars and combat and territory purification that is all in here, but it's all just way too much for me to put into this video. The video would end up running too long, so I encourage you to go take a look at that. There's some really, really good changes happening. So take a look on the website or on the Discord channel there. And again, thank you all for coming out. Thanks for watching the video. And don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what the best change that you think is in this new August 15th patch. Thank you all for coming out and have a great day.